just saw Age of Extinction. It's okay, my
Get off of me!
alcoholic friend.
Motherfucker, get off of me!
Oh, let me taste your tears.
Did you see Age of Extinction, kiddies? We saw Age of Extinction. Oh.
I've been given a
I need a drink.
I've been given a new gift by the drunk science experiment over here, so I decided to try it on with this vlog after just coming to see a early showcasing of Transformers Age of Extinction, and damn, this movie is long as hell. Really, really long. I don't even feel the same way as the drunk, and even I felt how long this movie was. I mean, what time did we get there? We got there around
9.
What time is it now?
12:45.
12:45. Oh my god. 3 hours almost?
Yeah.
Jesus. Like, look,
and that's not even including the trailers. It's 3 hours plus the trailers.
Plus the trailers. It's like a near 4-hour experience.
Okay, guys. This guy may not agree with me. This is the worst Transformers movie.
Oh, I definitely don't agree with you.
No. I completely, wholeheartedly see that, and I will tell you why. Okay, Revenge of the Fallen was absolute shit. There is no one is denying that. It is a fucking abomination. But here's the thing. That movie knew when to fucking end. It had a 3-act structure. Yeah, it felt like everything was being made up as it went along, but it knew the concept of 1-act, 2-act, 3-act, end. This movie did not. Jesus Christ, this movie has like 20 fucking climaxes. It just keeps going.
I'm not.
Jesus Christ. Okay, seriously, how many times in that theater did I look at the screen and say, I don't fucking care? Okay, in about 45 minutes, about an hour before the damn thing actually ended, I'm just sitting here going, fucking end already!
He was. It wasn't.
Jesus!
He was literally begging for it.
Oh, fuck this movie!
Here's the thing, right? I had an alright time with the movie. I don't acknowledge it as a good movie. Clearly isn't. I don't feel that it's anywhere near being Transformers Revenge of the Fallen bad. Because here's the thing, right? This movie had a lot of benefits that Revenge of the Fallen did not. Number one, we upgraded. We lost Shai and Megan Fox, and we got Mark Wahlberg.
Yes, and an actress who is so much worse than Megan Fox.
You know what? Hold on.
Nicola Peltz is a worse actress than Megan Fox. I'm putting that out there right now. She is terrible.
Okay. Yes, she is worse than Fox.
Although Huntington Whiteley's better than both of them, so I don't fucking matter. But
she is. But I kind of got to say that her character seemed like it was built to be better than Fox's. Never said that it was executed better. I just said it was written better. It just wasn't brought to life. Because at least she's trying to fucking do something, right? And she has humanistic qualities, and she wants to go to fucking school, and she's just not a dumb broad. As opposed to Megan Fox, who's just kind of there, right? But Megan Fox, I guess, tried to carry a bad role to the farthest of her ability. Yeah. That's where this chick
she just didn't care. This chick just didn't give a shit.
Yeah, she couldn't.
Okay, and I'll tell you something. A worse performance. The guy who played her boyfriend is like this Irish dude who has the worst American accent I've ever heard in my life. Holy shit!
It shifts. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It shifts from Irish to like strong Texan.
Yeah.
To just plain old American. I'm just like, wait a minute, choose one. Are you serious, dude?
Didn't your mother ever tell you to pick a fucking accent before you act?
Yeah.
Or attempt to act.
But we have Wahlberg. He's awesome.
No, Wahlberg, okay, here's the thing. Wahlberg does the best with what he has. Okay, and yes, he is undoubtedly the best thing in this movie. And there's maybe 3 scenes I laughed at in this entire movie, okay? And they all come from him.
No.
They're all lines from him.
The slavery one.
What?
The slavery one was the other guy. You laughed at that one.
I didn't laugh at that one. You
did?
did? No, I didn't.
You all laughed at that one, and you were like, "Oh, that was wrong. That was so wrong."
I'm like, "Oh yeah, that was fucked up." Yeah. All right, but no. Yeah, I just the characters are just as fucking bland. All right, I mean you can upgrade with Shia LaBeouf to Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, that's a big fucking upgrade.
Also, it has Stanley Tucci,
who sucks in this movie.
I liked him all the way up until the third act when he turned into
which one? Which third act?
When he turned into John.
Third act part 1 or third act part 62?
Third act part 1 when he turned into John Turturro's annoying character.
Yes, he does. He just turns into that character.
See, John Turturro's character was annoying from the beginning, middle, and end. Right, where I felt that Stanley's character was bearable and fine all the way until he turned into John Turturro. Then I'm like, oh come on. I liked Kelsey Grammer. He's a motherfucking beast.
Dude, I like Kelsey Grammer in anything, but he is so fucking generic in this. Dude, he is the most generic government bad guy in the fucking world. Like, the age of the Transformers is over. Yes, we must do these things for our government. Twirl the mustache. No. He's oh my god,
but I like
so generic. I mean, like, yeah. It's Kelsey Grammer. He's another actor. He's pretty much good in anything. Even The Last Stand, X-Men: The Last Stand. I hate that movie. He was an awesome beast.
He was the only.
He was like the only thing they nailed. All right. In this film, there was two things that made me want to see it. All right. Mark Wahlberg and the Dinobots.
Damn right.
Okay. The Dinobots. Fuck you, movie. You fucking wasted that. One, okay, and you know, I might have been able to let this slide. They don't call them any of them by name. Grimlock isn't, you know it's Grimlock, but they never call him Grimlock once. Alright? I may have been able to let that slide. What I can't let slide is that they fucking wasted them. They get like a minute and a half of actual fight time.
Don't go that extreme. They weren't fucking. It wasn't.
Dude, they fought for like a minute and a half. Then the ship came down, started sucking them all up, and then they plopped back down, and that was the end of the Dinobots. They didn't do shit.
All right, listen. Their presence is in the movie for about 25 minutes. I said their presence, relax.
Yes, I know.
They do fight for more than a minute.
That's true.
Let's not get too extreme, all right? It's a decent amount of time in which they have combat. Here's right. They are irrelevant. You could have taken them off from the movie and it would have been the same.
Exactly.
Actually, it probably would have improved because it would have been shorter. So, yeah. They don't call them by name, as you said, but you obviously see Grimlock.
It got to the point.
I don't like that they don't talk, but they kept the savagery, right, and the initial disagreeing with Optimus, which is true. It's a trait of the Dinobots. I did like that. Freaking the antagonist.
Let me ask you something. What does that add to the story?
What? Adding Grimlock? Adding Grimlock in the manner that they did adds nothing to the story.
No. Even adding that he disagrees with Optimus. What does that add to the story? In any way?
It's just faithful to the character.
I understand it's faithful to the character, but, you know, if you're not even going to set a character like Grimlock up, which they don't, the Dinobots come fucking out of nowhere, dude!
I agree. They're like, completely pointless to the plot. But I'm just saying, like, I've already kind of like come into like, you know, Transformers and numb, where for me it's just like, if you can just get the character or get close to the mannerism of the character right, because I don't expect Michael Bay to be able to direct his way out of a nutsack, right? If you could just at least get these characters right, then I'll be all right. Okay. And he did get elements of Grimlock right.
I understand.
Granted, I don't consider this the best portrayal of Grimlock. If you want to see the most recent best portrayal of Grimlock, I suggest you play the last, I think it's Fall of Cybertron game. The Dinobots are in it. They're actually set up. Grimlock is in it, and he's awesome.
I know you were telling me in the car you loved what they did with Lockdown.
Lockdown was fully realized.
Okay, I understand that. Okay, I'm not too familiar with the character, so I'll take your word for it that he was perfectly realized. But he showed up so little in the first act. He had like maybe one scene.
Not like, yeah, one
or two scenes. Okay, one of them was just him bullshitting with Kelsey Grammer for no fucking reason, and wasting our time. With Ratchet.
With Ratchet, yeah.
No. I was saying that was the other one. All right, but all right. By the time he showed up again, I stopped caring. These characters are so fucking bland, so boring. The whole CIA ops thing is a fucking joke. It's like, yeah, well, the Autobots helped us, so our first order of business is hunting them down and killing them all. Fuck you! No, they don't even give a legitimate fucking reason.
No, they give a reason, right? They want to.
It's not a good one.
I never said that. Right, and they want it, basically they want the planets just to be for human beings, and they want to weaponize Cybertronian technology.
And it's
now.
Oh, but here's the thing.
It's a bad reason, right? It's a real poor reason.
Here's what I don't fucking get though. Stanley Tucci's character is 100% pointless, and I'll tell you why. Okay, Kelsey Grammer. Let me put it to you this way: Kelsey Grammer is in the CIA in this movie. All right, and he's working with Lockdown to capture all the Autobots and get their parts and shit, okay? You have a prison ship filled with fucking Dinobots! Why isn't that your army? Good fucking God! I mean, I'm sorry to scream this loud. I am so pissed at this movie.
I would want to say that I would want to say that he couldn't control them. Because initially, based on the source, like the Dinobots are just like, you know, fuck this, we do whatever we want.
Right? Is that ever explained in the movie?
But that's why I said,
yes,
in regards to the source, I would say, you know, that he couldn't control them. Because neither can Optimus, really.
Yeah, true.
But Optimus was able to just be like, let's work. And they did. Yeah. So I can't buy that argument. So it's kind of irrelevant. But it's pointless. I think they were just there for the sake of fan service, really.
They were entirely fan service, and
I mean,
again, and they didn't show up till the last minute at a point where I just stopped giving a shit. You know what really kills this movie about the fucking runtime? Okay, when the Dinobots showed up, I don't know if you noticed this. Remember that kid that was sitting next to me? Mm-hmm. He had to get up and go to the bathroom as the Dinobots were coming out.
This is a climax.
Well. Yeah, but he didn't come back till after the Dinobots started fighting. Poor kid had to fucking go to the bathroom while the Dinobots were actually fighting. That's how fucking small. One, how short the battle is with the Dinobots, and how long it takes them to fucking get there.
That is true.
The kids just stopped being invested. Like,
now here's the thing, right? While I'm okay with the movie, right? There was one. I mean, yeah, there are a lot of things that annoyed me in the movie, right? But not enough for me to go. I didn't have too many fuck you moments.
Oh, there was one big fuck you moment.
Now, I'll say it, right? Like, you know, and here's a spoiler alert, right?
And you know what it is.
Spoiler alert, spoiler alert.
You know what it is,
too. Right? This is the website of a spoiler alert, so if you keep watching past this point, it's your own goddamn fault. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, Galvatron is in the
Galvatron!
Galvatron. Right?
Oh yeah, no, not Galvatron. Galvatron.
Right. Now, there are
Big Formers version.
There are 4 big-ass, dangerous Decepticons in the world of Transformers. The Fallen, who's an actual character.
Unicron.
They fucked him up. Unicron. Galvatron. And, shit, man, there's one that's a giant planet-sized dinosaur, and I forgot his name.
Oh.
He's an ancient Transformer.
That was Unicron.
No, there's another one.
Oh, there's another one, okay.
He's in the War for Cybertron.
Oh, alright, I don't know what he is, but,
yeah, so, there are 4 of them, right? Super big, right? So, my first problem, right? Galvatron is in it. He's about the size of Optimus, and I'm like, no, does not compute, does not work. He should be overwhelmingly big, right? Number 1.
He is Megatron incarnate, but they do it in a really terrible way.
Number 2, right? He is a synthetic Cybertronian made by humans. I'm like, fuck you.
No, immediately we both gave the fucking finger.
That's not how it happened.
Fuck you, really, Michael Bay?
Yeah. Right. He's not this fucking synthetic transformer, right? And he is freaking Megatron reincarnated. Granted, yes, that does happen, right? But it doesn't happen like that. B, Galvatron is actually his own personality, right? And then it gets fused with Megatron, right? So it's kind of like two minds fighting in one body, right? So this movie decides to just mix it in and not even define anything. Like, is he Galvatron or is he Megatron? Nope, fuck it. He's just this kind of being who has elements of Megatron. I'm thinking that it is Megatron, but if they're gonna fucking do that, why just not reconstitute Megatron? They did it in fucking Revenge of the Fallen.
Yeah.
That really pisses me off.
I mean, the whole thing with Galvatron, and he's barely in the fucking movie too.
Yeah.
Like again, they keep pushing
2 scenes.
this shit to the fucking side to focus on crap that isn't really that important. I don't care about the CIA bullshit. I don't care about this fucking rich inventor guy played by Stanley Tucci. I don't care that he wants to bang his Asian driver. Movie. You made me not care. I just did not give a shit.
Oh.
There was just a point I just stopped caring. I was just begging this movie to end. I think about 45 minutes in, didn't I ask you, what time is it?
Yeah, and like...
That's how quick it took me to get bored with this film. I wanted to leave.
At 10:30. I also didn't like the fact that Optimus Prime's demeanor is just way too dark. Like he's just like, you know, I'll kill them all.
Yeah, like
murder them, and I'm like, okay,
that's not Optimus.
I let it go in Dark of the Moon when they were just like, what are we gonna do?
I thought Bumblebee's look looked like shit. Bumblebee's new look. Dude, I didn't like the new look of Bumblebee at all.
Hold on.
Or Optimus.
I'll actually get to that. I thought it was a little too harsh because Optimus Prime is supposed to be a super peaceful robot, right? All of them actually, which they're not. But Optimus has like the biggest change in personality. That's number one. Number two, they all technically scan again, right? When after they take like such a massive defeat, right? It happens in Transformers Prime. So watch it. So I can let that go. I'm not too high on Optimus Prime's new design. I think his first one is better, although his truck one is badass. Bumblebee actually makes complete sense because those designs actually come from Transformers Prime. Literally, a shit.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's what Bumblebee did.
Okay.
And it's actually for the same excuse too. Wait, I did. They also had the Wreckers there. Well, Wrecker, right? Because Bulkhead, as played by John Goodman, is in there, and I loved it. He was fully realized. It was perfect.
I hate, dude. The Michael Bay humor killed it for me.
No, but that literally...
It's just the Michael Bay humor that killed all these characters.
Yes, but in terms of Bulkhead, that is literally what the character is. Also, they realized, shit, man. What's the one that can fly? Oh, I know his name. He used to be a Decepticon, then he went to the Autobots during the war for Cybertron.
Okay. Well,
the only flying Autobot.
Okay, I don't know, but either way, all right. There's one fucking Transformer in this movie. It's dressed like an Asian samurai. Do you know why it's designed like an Asian samurai? Because it's voiced by an Asian guy.
Was it
Michael Bay just... It was Ken Watanabe.
Yeah, there you go.
Voicing a fucking Transformer and speaking like a friggin' samurai. And I'm like, my God, does your racism know no bounds?
Apparently. Well, I mean, it wasn't as bad. I mean, come on, we could always have the Negro bots like, why is it motherfucker that the black ones can't read? So,
dude, racist is racist. I don't care what you're friggin'.
No, you're right. It is. It was
the same for me. It didn't bother.
But for me, it's just like, at the very, very merciful least, your ignorance is a little toned down.
No, dude, I swear to God, when I saw the race car like approach the farm, I didn't realize it was the boyfriend at first. Okay, I actually thought it was either gonna be Mudflap or Skids, and I'm like, oh fuck you, no.
You're supposed to die. I did think it was one of them or a new robot, so you know, I'm not gonna lie. Also, here's another thing, right? So these other, they had, what is it not? Shit, man, what was the name of the red car? The red Decepticon.
Oh God.
Starts with an S.
Strike?
No.
I don't remember.
Shit.
But,
whatever. You know, when Galvatron or Megatron or whatever you want to call him creates a synthetic army, right?
Yeah.
Here's the thing that pissed me off, another one. they don't actually transform. They kind of like materialize from dust and then turn into the robot form. And I'm just like, this movie is called Transformers. That is not transforming. Really? Seriously? So you turn yourself into the dust that Gort did in the Day the Earth Stood Still remake, right? But you won't actually transform, which is the concept, the thing that you're supposed to fucking do. So nope, trans-fucking-form. That's all you gotta do. So I wasn't down for that. Obviously, there's going to be a sequel the way it ended.
This is some of the... This movie, also, I got to comment on this, man. Two more things. This movie had some of the worst fucking dialogue of the entire series.
No, that still goes to
Dude, the dialogue in this was fucking horrendous. Oh, Dad, you're such a square. Who uses the word smooching anymore? I don't know. Who uses the term square?
We both said that.
Stupid little bitch. Alright, I mean, the dialogue in this is fucking horrendous. But, also, I mean, it's not even so much the designs. I just thought the fucking CG, when the robots were fighting, it looked like a fucking PS3 game. This was a problem I had with the action scenes in the fucking Hobbit movies. Was that the fight scenes with like the Pale Orc and shit look like a fucking PS3 game, and it's the same thing at the end with Optimus and fucking Lockdown. It looks like a game.
That's a little too extreme to say that it looks like a PlayStation 3, but yes. IML, I think they are. It has been toned down.
It's downgraded.
It doesn't look as impressive as the other ones. It's not a PlayStation 3. I mean, that's just.
Because I'm sorry, even in Dark of the Moon, I know a lot of people hate that movie. I don't hate that one.
No,
that one's actually fine. All right, and the effects in that film look better than they ever did. So to see it go from the best to the fucking worst it's been, like, oh god, are you kidding?
It used to, the Transformers movies used to be a pedigree symbol for CGI, from that. And this one is obviously not going to take any awards like that, but it's not the worst you'll see. So keep that in mind.
The thing that I liked the most that Dark of the Moon had was that it was the only one to have an overarching villain.
Yes.
Okay.
And a 3-act structure.
And a 3-act structure. Friggin' no, they all had 3-act structures. Just this was the only one that didn't know
3-act structure.
They had the best 3-act structure. Yep. This was just the only one that didn't know when the fuck to stop. All right.
It has pacing issues because there are no. Like, I will even give Revenge of the Fallen a little bit of credit here, which to me still that is the most despised Transformers movie I've ever seen. Even Revenge of the Fallen had these like giant moments where you're just like, wow, right? Before it went back to the shitstorm, right?
Yeah.
Like the forest chase, so you know, you will never stop at one.
I'll take you all. That was the only scene in that movie where I was like, okay, here we go.
That was fucking awesome.
Yes.
Right? So it tended to be like this like roller coaster where you're just like, oh well, this is fucking cool. And
then he dies like 10 seconds later, like,
and this is fucking cool. And then you go back to the horror, right? Whereas this one, it kind of like, it seems to drag on forever, right? Because I mean, also the fact that it is also ridiculously long for the type of movie.
Shut the fuck up.
But it has, its pacing is that it doesn't have any sense of like grandeur. Like it's kind of like this straight line that just continues.
Exactly. I mean,
and it can get great.
Again, this movie didn't have a structure, and that's the main reason I think it's the worst one. Because again, Revenge of the Fallen knew when to die. This didn't. This died an hour in, and should have ended an hour in.
And it was gonna go down swinging. If I can't make you happy, I'm taking you down with me. So yeah, I mean, I'm all about. I mean, the Transformers movies can be cinematically bad. But I'm all about right now them just getting the lore right, or more specifically, not butchering it. That's the thing, right? And so I feel a lot safer now because he did so much damage in Revenge of the Fallen, and he ruined so many characters that there's just little for him to mess
Why was
up.
the Fallen even in Revenge of the Fallen? That's what I'm wondering. Like, why was he even in that?
No fucking point.
Like, this one's called Age of Extinction. Why are the extinct Dinobots in it? Get it? We called it Age of Extinction because we have Dinobots and they're extinct. You get it?
I think...
Are we pandering enough to you, audience?
I think that was probably just really it. That was probably the only thought out idea that they had.
Yeah.
I will give it this though. I will not blame the movie for bad writing because, and hear me out, right? The writing team behind the Transformers movies, right, are the ones that worked on Transformers Prime. And Transformers Prime is the greatest...
No, not this one. Roberto Orci and Alex Kurtzman didn't work on this one.
Talking about
Or the third one. Or the third one.
What?
Roberto Orci and Alex Kurtzman only worked on the first two.
Okay, whatever. They've done Transformers Prime. And Prime is one of the biggest love letters to Transformers that you could possibly freaking see. It is so good, it is just absurd. Right? So, you see that, you know, they have writing credits on the Bay movies, right? And then the Bay movies end up being so awful. And they have writing credits in Prime, and Prime ends up being fucking awesome, right? It stands to reason that you have a directing problem here.
Yes.
Because if it was them consistently fucking up, right? Everything they touched would be bad.
Okay,
right?
well...
And they nailed, I mean, Transformers Prime, shit you not, it's just one awesome episode after another one after another. They just keep hitting it out of the ballpark.
Okay, well, you know what? Game of Thrones is off right now, so once I finish watching Defiance, I'll watch it. Either way, but... Okay, yeah, you want to just give a final score on this one?
I'm probably ranging around, see, I'm not going to give it a don't define this as a true final score for me until I come out with a review. I know that's a lot, same for me, even though it's been forever. But I'm probably going to hit it around, at the very, very best, and we'll get a 7. If not, you're looking around somewhere around a 6. Which is failing.
Okay, here's the biggest problem I have with this movie. It's not just that the characters are terrible. What?
Tell them that your girl was in the movie.
What? I'll tell. No, I'm gonna get to that. I'll get to that when I discuss the final score. Okay. My biggest problem with this Transformers movie, in particular, it's not just that the characters suck. It isn't just that the CG is bad. It's not even that it has no story. It's that it is ungodly fucking boring. And it takes a lot to make creatures who can turn into trucks, cars, guns, and now fucking dinosaurs boring. Overall rating, I'm giving this movie an F+. The only reason it gets a plus is because Rainbow Dash made a fucking cameo in it.
And she's on the skip.
Yes, Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony is in this movie. And it's funny as shit. It was the only time I looked at the movie and went, oh, cool. Oh, that's gone. I'm gonna go back to hating this.
Oh my god.
Like, yeah, I honestly, guys, this is one of the worst experiences I have had all year. It really is.
Any other
It's miserable.
thoughts?
Other than that, no. Like, that was my final thought. It's just that it's so boring. I do not recommend this at all. I don't. Well, I just can't. I can't recommend this on any level.
We will, I guess you'll catch Adam's more detailed review some other time, likewise for myself.
Oh, you will. Epic film fail. You just got to the top of the list, Age of Extinction. Oh.
Until then.
I will find a DVD screener. I will search high and low on the internet.
Until you get one.
Oh, yes. Age of Extinction, you must die.
Alright. It's late. Let's get it through. So, expect our individual reviews at some point.
Yes.
Or bickering back and forth on Facebook.
Mine, with him, you're going to have to wait till, like, what, 2017? They're good? Either way.
I like being casually late.
Yeah.
Alright. Till then, catch you next time.
See ya.